knows how you come across somebody once in a while you shouldn't have messed with. That's me.
Well,
I am not an African American.
You're Oreo cookie, white in the inside and black on the outside.
I don't have an afro, I have an Amerifro.
Talking that idiotic stuff you talk about, I will slap you.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Black as the ace of spades, but 100% American.
Heard around the world by everybody and their mama. The Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. Welcome to the second hour of the show. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Lots of talk about immigration reform. Everybody and their mama. And except for me. And in support of this, I have with me Reverend Mark Nakagawa. Oh, I said it right?
Perfect.
That is something else. I stayed up all night with that. He is a senior minister at Centenary United Methodist Church here in Los Angeles, California. But I wanted to talk to the Reverend about an article that he wrote in the letter he wrote to the Los Angeles Times in support of immigration reform. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pastor Peterson, and it's a pleasure as well as an honor for me to be on your show.
Thank you, sir. You could call me Jesse.
Okay.
Yeah, call me Jesse. You don't sound like a Japanese. You sound like a black person, educated black man.
Well,
your voice.
Is that right? Well, I take that as a compliment. Okay.
Would you consider yourself to be an honest man?
I do.
You do? Are you an honest man?
I try to be.
But you're not?
I try to be.
Does that mean at times you're not honest?
I try to be honest. As honest as I can be, as honest as God made me to be.
But does that mean at times you're not, though? You say you try, sometimes you're not?
I try to be honest. You know, honesty is, I think I'm being honest all the time. Some people might take issue with that.
But you think you are?
I think I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you vote for Obama?
I did.
Both times?
Both times.
Why?
Because I felt he was the right person to lead this country at the time.
Do you still feel that way?
I still feel that way.
In spite of all the hell we're going through?
Yes.
Really?
He didn't cause any of it.
He caused none of it?
No.
Well, in 5 years of being in the White House, he hasn't caused any of the problems that we're dealing with today?
Nope.
Has he done good?
I believe he has.
In what way?
Immediately, what's on everybody's mind is health care reform. He's making it possible for everybody to access health care, which has never been possible in this country before. He's making health care not just accessible, but I believe after all is said and done, it will be affordable based on what I've read and also based on some of the seminars I've attended, focusing on what's coming down the pike. So, yeah, I believe...
Has Obama done anything wrong, the Father Messiah? Has he done anything wrong?
I don't know. Look, I don't walk in the circles he walks in. I don't need to make the decisions that he has to make. And I just think he's using his best judgment to lead this country in the direction he thinks it needs to be going.
And do you like Big Mama?
Who's Big Mama?
Michelle, his wife.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you like to be married to a woman like that?
Possibly.
Talk about not being the head of your wife. You wouldn't have a chance to switch roles. So you're for amnesty for illegal aliens.
Yes.
And you believe that Christ would be okay with that for these people to break the law, even though as Christians we are not supposed to break the law, and that Christ would reward these lawbreakers by giving them amnesty.
Just because something's legal doesn't make it right. And biblical law differs from the laws of man.
But Christ doesn't expect us to break the law. Children of God shouldn't be breaking the law.
Children of God need to follow God's law. And
Right.
God is for providing for all aliens and sojourners. It's written throughout the Bible. The Bible does not talk about anybody being illegal. It does talk about people who are aliens and sojourners and strangers.
Should we have open borders?
That's how God created this world.
So are you saying we should have open borders, no fences around the borders, no laws, just have open borders?
Yes. Fences are designed to keep people out.
Right.
God is a God that wants people to come in.
So you're saying the United States of America should have open borders?
I believe so.
Are there other countries in the world that has open borders?
My worldwide travel has been very limited, so I can't answer that.
I don't know of any other that has open borders. They have militaries around the borders that don't have a fence, or they have both. Why should we
when did the United States start copying what other countries do? We try to lead the way, and I believe we need to lead the way on this.
But how about the protection of the citizens in their own homeland? Borders protect them in that way. You don't think that homes should be taken care of first?
I believe homes should be taken care of, but not to the
open borders would not be
people.
Open borders would not take care of home.
I don't know that.
If you open your doors and just leave them wide open day and night.
Well, there was a time when you could do that in this city.
But not now, though. But would your family be protected?
I believe so. God would protect them.
I appreciate you coming on.
All right.
It was fun.
It's very fun. Like I said, Jesse, I haven't had this much fun at 7 in the morning in a long time.
All right, sir. Okay. Manhood Hour is coming up next. Back in a moment.